We live in a world where it's easy to get lost in distractions and superficiality. Every day, we're bombarded with noise, from social media, the news, and even the people around us. These distractions pull us away from our true purpose, making it difficult to connect with our inner selves. The fast-paced nature of life can lead us into cycles of stress, confusion, and superficial happiness that don't provide lasting fulfillment. It's as if we're constantly chasing something, but never quite reaching it. This disconnection can leave us feeling empty and ungrounded. But the truth is, the universe has a much bigger plan for you. Beyond the chaos and distractions lies a deeper meaning to your life. The universe is constantly guiding you, even when it seems like you're moving in the wrong direction. This guidance, however, can't be heard when your mind and life are cluttered with distractions. It's like trying to tune into a radio station with too much static. Nothing comes through clearly. When you clear away the noise and focus inward, you'll start to notice the signs, synchronicities, and nudges that have been there all along, leading you toward your highest potential. The universe is waiting to fill your life with divine guidance, abundance, and clarity, but first, you have to make space for it. This isn't just about decluttering your physical environment, though that's a good place to start. It's about creating space in your mind, heart, and soul. When you release the unnecessary attachments, beliefs, and habits that weigh you down, you make room for the universe to step in. This process allows you to align with the energy of abundance, opening the door to limitless possibilities and true fulfillment. It's not just about what you remove from your life, but what you invite in once the space is cleared. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, the process requires conscious effort, discipline, and a deep understanding of how the universe works. It's not enough to simply want change, you have to be intentional in creating it. This requires self-reflection and a willingness to examine the parts of your life that are holding you back. It might feel uncomfortable at first because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. But remember, real growth happens when you challenge yourself to let go of what no longer serves you, even if it feels familiar or safe. Together, we will stop filling yourself with the trash of this world and open yourself up to the infinite possibilities the universe has in store for you. The trash refers to the negative thoughts, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, and bad habits that we accumulate over time. These things block your connection to the universe and prevent you from receiving the abundance and clarity that's available to you. By the end of this process, you will have the tools and insights needed to live a more conscious, aligned, and fulfilling life, one where the universe's guidance flows freely and effortlessly into every area of your being. Let's start by identifying what I mean when I say trash. I'm not talking about physical garbage, but the clutter we allow into our minds, hearts, and souls. This trash comes in many forms. 1. Negative media and content. How often do you consume content that leaves you feeling drained, anxious, or angry? It's all too easy to mindlessly scroll through social media feeds or binge-watch news reports without realizing the toll it's taking on our emotional and mental well-being. Every time you engage with content that amplifies fear, outrage, or comparison, you are exposing yourself to a wave of negative energy. This bombardment is subtle but persistent, shaping your mindset and emotions in ways that often go unnoticed. Whether it's doom scrolling through news headlines or reading toxic comments, it all feeds into a cycle of negativity. Social media, news outlets, entertainment, and even the comments section on a post have become breeding grounds for negativity. While these platforms can connect us with information and people, they are also rife with content that fosters insecurity, anger, and frustration. We often don't realize how much of this emotional clutter accumulates in our minds, taking up space where joy, peace, and creativity could otherwise flourish. It's not just about the time spent on these platforms, but the emotional residue they leave behind long after we've put our phones down. When you scroll through Instagram or Twitter, you are likely comparing your life to the highlight reels of others, feeding your insecurities, and creating more emotional clutter. This cycle is toxic for your soul because it disconnects you from your authentic self and your true path. Instead of aligning with the universe's higher vibrations of love and abundance, you become entangled in a web of fear, lack, and unworthiness. By consuming this type of content, you are essentially filling your mental and spiritual space with trash that needs to be cleared if you want to invite more positivity and alignment into your life. 2. Toxic relationships. Are you surrounded by people who uplift you, or do they bring you down? The relationships we maintain have a profound impact on our emotional and spiritual well-being. When your circle consists of people who constantly complain, criticize, or drain your energy, it becomes almost impossible to maintain a positive and high vibrational state. These relationships weigh heavily on your spirit, pulling you down into a lower frequency that can block your connection to the universe. Toxic relationships are often one of the most difficult forms of emotional clutter to recognize because they feel so familiar. It's said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This concept highlights the power of influence, whether we are conscious of it or not. If you are consistently around people who are negative, cynical, or emotionally draining, it's likely you are absorbing their energy. You may find yourself adopting their negative mindsets, doubts, and fears without even realizing it. This form of trash can sneak into your life through subtle ways, such as agreeing with their complaints or mirroring their behaviors, even when they go against your true nature. This is one of the most overlooked forms of trash, because we often don't want to admit that the people we love or care about might be holding us back. However, recognizing the toxic patterns in your relationships is the first step towards setting healthier boundaries. By clearing away the toxic influences in your life, you make room for connections that nourish your soul and align with your higher self. Surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting people creates a ripple effect of positivity and abundance that elevates not only your energy but also your path to manifesting your desires. 3. Limiting beliefs. Whether you realize it or not, your mind is a sponge, and it absorbs not just external influences but also internal ones. The thoughts you think and the beliefs you hold about yourself shape your reality in profound ways. Limiting beliefs, those small voices that tell you, "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed," act as invisible barriers that keep you from achieving your true potential. These thoughts become part of your internal narrative, reinforcing feelings of inadequacy and preventing you from stepping into your full power. Negative self-talk and doubts are forms of spiritual trash that can clog your connection to the universe. When you repeatedly tell yourself that you aren't capable, worthy, or deserving of success, you are essentially blocking the flow of divine energy in abundance that the universe is trying to bring into your life. These limiting beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies, as they influence the choices you make, the risks you take, and the opportunities you allow yourself to pursue. The more you feed these negative thoughts, the more they solidify into your reality. How often do you catch yourself saying, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed"? These beliefs not only diminish your confidence but also lower your vibrational frequency. As a result, you find it harder to manifest your desires or align with the universe's higher purpose for your life. To clear this type of trash, you need to become aware of your limiting beliefs and actively work to replace them with empowering affirmations and a mindset of abundance. This shift in perspective will open new doors and invite possibilities that once seemed out of reach. 4. Overstimulation. Our world is full of noise, constant notifications, endless entertainment options, and an expectation to always be on. Whether it's your phone buzzing with messages, your email overflowing with updates, or the urge to keep up with the latest shows, you are constantly bombarded with stimuli. This overload makes it difficult for you to be present and grounded in the moment. The sheer amount of information and input you receive every day can leave you feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from your inner voice, making it challenging to hear the subtle guidance of the universe. This overstimulation leads to a state of constant consumption, where you are always taking in but never fully processing. When your mind is cluttered with too many inputs, it becomes nearly impossible to create space for reflection, intuition, or spiritual connection. The more noise you allow into your life, the harder it becomes to hear your inner wisdom or recognize the signs and synchronicities the universe is sending your way. You may feel like you're always in a rush, never able to fully pause, reflect, and tune into your higher self. When you're always consuming, there's no space left for anything meaningful to emerge. Creativity, intuition, and spiritual insight require silence and stillness to thrive. If your mind is constantly occupied with external distractions, you won't be able to tap into the deeper layers of consciousness where true guidance and inspiration reside. To clear this type of trash, you need to create intentional pauses in your life, moments of quiet where you can reconnect with your inner self. Only by reducing the noise can you open up to the profound wisdom and direction the universe is offering you. We have to recognize that the world is filled with distractions designed to keep us from our true path. These distractions might feel harmless in the moment, but they accumulate and block our ability to receive the energy and guidance that the universe is trying to send our way. Mental clutter. All that negative content, toxic relationships, and overstimulation create mental noise. It's hard to think clearly, make good decisions, or connect with your higher self when your mind is constantly racing. Emotional drain. Toxic relationships and limiting beliefs drain your emotional energy. You might feel exhausted, anxious, or stuck without understanding why. You can't pour from an empty cup, and if you're emotionally depleted, you won't have the strength to pursue your dreams or manifest your desires. Spiritual disconnect. When you fill yourself with trash, you create distance between yourself and the universe. It's like building a wall that blocks the flow of divine energy. You're disconnected from your intuition, from your higher purpose, and from the spiritual guidance that's always available to you. The universe is constantly speaking to us, sending us signs, opportunities, and wisdom. But if we're too busy or too cluttered, we won't hear it. We become spiritually deaf, blind to the very things that could help us the most. Section 3. The power of making space for the universe. Once you recognize the trash in your life, the next step is to create space. The universe operates on a principle of flow. When you make space, it fills that space with what you need. This is the law of the universe. But it can't do its work if you're already full of clutter. Here's how to make space for the universe. 1. Detox your mind. Be intentional about what you consume. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the constant flow of information from social media, news outlets, and entertainment. Without realizing it, you may be filling your mind with negativity, fear, and doubt, which weigh you down spiritually. To make space for the universe, start by becoming mindful of what you allow into your mental space. This means limiting your time on social media and being more selective about what you read, watch, and listen to. Limit your time on social media, avoid negative news, and be selective about the content you watch. The more you expose yourself to content that aligns with fear, competition, and scarcity, the more your mind becomes cluttered. Instead, opt for content that nourishes your soul and uplifts your spirit. Choose to fill your mind with things that align with love, abundance, and possibility. Positive affirmations, motivational talks, spiritual teachings, and educational content are excellent ways to cleanse your mental space and raise your vibration. Instead, fill your mind with things that uplift you. Positive affirmations, motivational talks, spiritual teachings, and content that aligns with your higher purpose. When you intentionally consume content that inspires, empowers, and resonates with your true self, you create a mental environment that fosters growth and connection with the universe. This shift in focus allows your mind to become a powerful tool for manifestation, creativity, and divine alignment. By detoxing your mind, you make space for clarity, guidance, and the insights that the universe is constantly offering. 2. Detox your environment. Your surroundings have a powerful effect on your energy. The state of your physical space often mirrors the state of your mind and soul. A cluttered, disorganized environment can create feelings of overwhelm, stress, and confusion, making it difficult for you to connect with your higher self and the universe. To invite more flow and abundance into your life, it's essential to declutter your space and create an environment that reflects the energy you want to attract. Declutter your space, get rid of anything that doesn't serve you. Whether it's old clothes, paperwork, or unnecessary items that have accumulated over time, clearing away the physical clutter allows energy to flow more freely. As you clean and organize your space, you are also symbolically making room for new opportunities, insights, and blessings to enter your life. Surround yourself with things that inspire you and elevate your mood. Surround yourself with things that inspire and elevate you. Bring elements into your space that resonate with your intentions and goals. This might include items like crystals, plants, art, or objects that remind you of your purpose and spiritual journey. By creating a clean, harmonious environment, you align your external world with your internal desires, making it easier for the universe to support you on your path to growth and fulfillment. 3. Detox your relationships. This can be the hardest part, but it's crucial. The people you surround yourself with have a significant impact on your energy, mindset, and spiritual progress. Toxic relationships, those that are draining, manipulative, or unsupportive, can weigh you down and keep you from aligning with your highest self. Take a close look at the people in your life and evaluate whether they are contributing positively to your growth or holding you back with negativity and low vibrational energy. Take a close look at the people in your life. Are they adding value, or are they draining you? This doesn't mean you need to harshly cut people off, but it does mean recognizing when relationships are no longer serving your highest good. Setting boundaries is key to protecting your energy and creating space for more meaningful, fulfilling connections to enter your life. As you set these boundaries, you'll begin to notice how much lighter and more focused you feel on your spiritual path. You don't have to cut people off harshly, but you do need to set boundaries. Surround yourself with people who are aligned with your vision and who support your growth. By choosing relationships that nurture your spirit and encourage your dreams, you will find that your energy levels, creativity, and connection to the universe all improve. The people in your life should uplift and inspire you, helping you to grow into the best version of yourself. When you detox your relationships, you make space for authentic, aligned connections to enter your life. 4. Detox your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. Whether you realize it or not, the internal dialogue that runs through your mind every day plays a significant role in shaping your experiences. Negative thoughts, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs are like mental clutter that prevents you from manifesting the life you truly desire. To align yourself with the universe and its infinite potential, you need to become aware of the thoughts that no longer serve you and actively work to reframe them. When you catch yourself thinking negative or limiting thoughts, stop and reframe them. The first step in detoxing your thoughts is becoming aware of them. Pay attention to the patterns of thinking that are holding you back. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough, I can't do this," or "I'll never succeed." When these thoughts arise, pause and challenge them. Ask yourself if they are truly reflective of your potential, or if they are simply echoes of past fears and insecurities. Reframing these thoughts allows you to shift your perspective and create space for more empowering beliefs. Practice gratitude and positive affirmations. Replace "I can't" with "I will." Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I am worthy." By consistently focusing on positive, affirming thoughts, you train your mind to align with the universe's energy of abundance and possibility. Gratitude, in particular, is a powerful tool for raising your vibration and attracting more of what you desire. As you detox your thoughts, you create a mental environment where manifestation can flourish, and you open yourself up to receiving the guidance and support of the universe. 5. Create stillness. One of the best ways to make space for the universe is through stillness. In a world that glorifies busyness and constant activity, stillness can feel counterintuitive, but it is a crucial practice for spiritual growth. Stillness allows you to quiet the external noise and connect with the inner wisdom that is always available to you. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that the universe can communicate its guidance and insights most clearly. In our busy world, stillness is a radical act. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature, stillness creates the space for deeper spiritual connection. When you allow yourself to pause and just be, you can hear the subtle whispers of the universe and your own intuition. This practice of stillness not only helps to calm the mind but also strengthens your ability to tune into the signs and synchronicities that are always present in your life. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature, stillness allows you to connect with the deeper truths of the universe. It's in these quiet moments that the universe can speak to you. When you make time for stillness, you create a sacred space for spiritual downloads, clarity, and inspiration to flow into your life. Stillness is where transformation begins. By embracing it, you open yourself to the infinite wisdom and guidance that the universe is always offering. Chosen ones, you are meant for something far greater than the distractions and clutter of this world. It's time to stop filling yourself with trash and make space for the divine wisdom and abundance the universe is waiting to give you. Remember, you cannot receive when your cup is full of things that don't serve you. Clear the trash, and watch how the universe fills you with everything you need for your spiritual journey. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you stay aligned with your higher self. Keep trusting the process, and let the universe work its magic in your life.